So do you want to find out what's new in Warhammer last week?
Yeah, fair bit of stuff.
Yeah, okay. So what have we got?
So we got these guys, Cadian accessory packet. Which is weird, because only a couple of armies get these. Most armies don't get like the Black Templars got a cool set with 1 million different weapons and heads and stuff.
Yeah.
And the Cadians get one now. I don't know how they decide who gets it and who doesn't. But it's nice to have all this extra shit.
That looks real cool. Man, I love the big belt-fed auto gun.
Yeah.
That looks super fucking cool. This dude looks amazing.
Tank Commander's my favourite part of this by a long shot. He looks great.
Is pretty fucking rad.
You know, you got alternate helmets. I like the gas mask helmets. I like the little caps. You can make yourself some Mordian Iron Guard or something with the little field caps.
Oh, nice.
With these guys having a smoke.
Yeah, just like, man, it looks great. You know what? I'm into it. How does it cost? £25?
Who knows? There's no way of knowing.
But
probably overpriced, but it's nice.
Cool bits. Like, yeah, if you're buying, if you're building 30 fucking guys or 40 guys, getting one of these sprues just to add a little bit of extra flavor instantly sounds rad.
Yeah, and I like this. I don't know what you'd use it as, some kind of like wound token or something, or token.
Or just like a little objective marker. It's just simple enough and cute enough. Well, it feels weird that they left the dog tags on it, right?
You see that a lot in movies, but that is literally the purpose of the dog tag, is to take that back, right?
Well, don't you take one of the dog tags off? You leave one on the body to identify, and you take one to be like
to go in the bag,
the sad bag,
the sadness bag. Yeah.
But who knows? In the 41st millennium, maybe they've got like 50 of them, and everyone gets to take one. And they trade them like Pokemon cards. Or something.
They're Pogs.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this stuff looks ace. I'm into it, and especially if you're going to make like a little kill team or something out of Cadians. Like just a way to give everyone like some extra,
bit more personality, right?
Extra flavor.
There's a bionic arm on there.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not sure what the axe is for. I get like the tank crew stuff. But
having fun axe times.
Just to have an axe. Why not?
I think it looks great. I'm very into it.
Yeah, it's great.
And yeah, that guy is the best.
He's amazing. It's nice to have a tank commander who isn't screaming and waving a sword.
Yeah. Although I am fond of the drive me closer so I can hit them with my sword meme.
It's a good one.
Just very cool.
Well, so you don't get a lot of this like buttoned-up officer garb very often.
Yeah, which I am a big fan of. I want my officers to have a bit of pomp to them.
Oh, of course. You've got to separate them from the riffraff.
Yeah, exactly. They're not just a random pleb. They're gentlemen.
You got a medic?
They look cool. Sure. A little blood bag and a stabber.
Looks like he's about to like stab himself in the leg with it.
Well, like one for you, one for me. Boop. Just a little bit of both.
Yeah. Love the smell of morphine in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
My God, they've painted a rubber glove onto him. Look at that. It's like a...
Oh, shit.
I was like, why is his hand a different colour? And then I realised it's because they've painted the effect of a stretched over plastic over his skin.
Oh, okay, yeah, it looks good. But I think to most people at a glance, they'll be like, did he do a fucking hand swap from a different model?
Yeah, why has he got weird hands?
I would have gone with like white gloves or those like blue nitrile gloves.
Oh, yeah. Extra creep factor.
Yeah.
Oh, he's having a bad day.
Oh, God, he's a bit pale. But it's cool,
Yeah.
That person they've just realized for the last like 3 hours he's had the map upside down and has to tell this fucking dude
they're in like totally the wrong place.
In the wrong position.
Oh no!
Just fuck.
I've been looking at the front cover of the map but not the actual map.
Yeah, like they are gonna be in a lot of trouble.
This is he does an etch every time he gets bollocked for getting lost.
Oh shit! 6 times. Jeez. But yeah, looking grand.
Are they all screaming?
A lot of them are having a shout. Well, you're a guardsman in the 41st millennium.
Yeah, you got a lot to shout
There's
about.
There's not going to be a lot of times when you aren't screaming.
It's very true. This tells us how army lists work in boarding actions.
Yeah.
You can have one character. You can have up to 3 troops, 3 elites. No vehicles, no flyers, all that kind of obvious stuff. Plus then little rules for every army to say, okay, you can have some flesh hounds even though they're not infantry, and okay, you can have like Genestealer cults can have their characters don't count. They're like minor characters don't count for one character, that kind of thing. So it's nice that they've literally, rather than just having like a paragraph of rules for every army, like one paragraph to cover everyone, they've actually gone through every codex and said, here's a thing that would make sense, you can have that.
Yeah.
Here's a thing, you
Here,
can
have a
that.
couple of extra bits and bobs.
So I appreciate that. This is the first time in my experience Games Workshop's actually made the effort with and not making you buy the book for this either.
Yeah, which is great. I guess the price point barrier of entry to even play this, assuming you are going to use this stuff, you have to buy a bunch of shit.
This terrain is very expensive, and it's not stuff most people have lying around.
Yeah, and so I think they need to do something a bit like that, like give the rules away free just to give you the taste.
Yeah, just to have a hope of getting anyone into it.
But then in all the books, suddenly, buy the book and you'll have the rules for these units for each of your armies.
Yeah, they probably will get you. They'll get you eventually.
They'll get you.
Yeah, just some examples, Ogrins feel pretty good in a Space Hulk.
Ogrins, oh man. Yeah, they're not going to be super happy. Ogrin no like tight space.
Yeah, and dark space.
But once you get them in there,
with their big shields.
Oh my god, those giant shields and just a mole walking down the corridor. It feels like a pretty fucking solid boy to have stood in front of you.
Yeah, that's the guy I want to be behind during a boarding action. And that's a fun way to do little Corsairs, space pirates. Why not? 500 points.
Yeah, it's just a way to do a little 500-point army. Sounds real nice.
They've done a pretty fucking major overhaul of the 40k balance rules. Don't know if you know this, Tom, but we talked about this last week, didn't we? The take whatever you like.
Yeah, take anything.
Just fucking take anything. Don't even worry about having a detachment. They've redone all the points and done they got rid of Armor of Contempt and all that kind of stuff, like all the restrictions.
Yeah.
Still got the weird flyer and artillery restrictions, but they got rid of some of the other stuff.
Which is, kind of fun, kind of weird. Sort of into it.
I've got mixed feelings about this. They've given most units free war gear,
which seems insane.
Just bonkers.
But it's not all units or all armies. You cannot have that balance by any means. Surely. No. Just some things just are better.
Well, that's it. My Space Marine Tactical Squad, now it can just, if I'm not giving my Sergeant a Power Fist and a Multi-Melter and a Plasma Gun all in the same squad, those are the most expensive things that I now get for free. So now my other squad that's got no upgrades on the Sergeant and a Heavy Bolter, because that's what I had and that's what I wanted.
That's what you built before.
Now I've just gimped myself.
Yeah.
Because it's not cheaper, even though it's worse.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go back to using power value again then? That's basically what this is, right?
I'm pretty sure that they're building into the next edition. I bet they won't even have points, and it will just be power value on everything. Just to make it easier to make a list, because it feels like it's getting so close to that right now.
Yeah, that we're one step away from going back to power value, which I don't love, because now I can't take quite often I don't want to take all the upgrades on everything all the time, So I have to have a stripped down unit with less gear.
Being able to mechanically do that for, nuance of what you want a unit to do, but now, every unit is gonna take all the war gear they can because it's free. It's silly not to. Kind of changes a bit of the look of what an army would be like and how you imagine it going.
Can you imagine Deathwatch veterans? I was looking through what they are allowed to take. Everything except Thunderhammers is free for them now. So they come with a bolt gun.
Yeah.
But really, I should give them all Storm Shields and Power Fists and Combi Bolters, I guess. Because it's free.
Yeah, give them all a Combi Melter.
Yeah.
So suddenly now, every model in your army's now got a Melter gun. Where before they just had a bolt gun. Give them all a Storm Shield. Great, everyone's now got a 4-up invuln.
Yeah.
And fuck it. Power Fists. So now they are all strength 8 in combat.
Yeah. Well, I've effectively paid the points for that because they actually increased the points of Deathwatch veterans to 27 points per model.
Okay.
So if you're not taking all that shit,
Then
you've got a very expensive bolt gun there.
yeah, which wild.
Just, I don't know. Feels like fucking lazy ass game design.
Is weird band-aids, but you know, I'd like to give it a go. And I think, like, you know, of the only armies that I really cared about, G-Steel Colts, because that's what you were playing. You know, they sound like they made them a bit more fun.
No, I looked through it closely, unfortunately.
Oh no.
They do have to pay for all their shit.
Oh, do they?
Except for special weapons they don't have to pay for. So I can have grenade launchers free.
Grenade launchers for everyone.
Yeah.
What about your mining tools?
There's 15 points each.
Oof. Well, I guess like having all the
I get
the banners.
a power pick on my sergeant for free. That'd be good. The banners, no, they still have to pay for banners.
Yeah, but
They're half the price now.
yeah, so they're only like 10 points.
Might be worth using. Still not sure if I would want them.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. Space Marines did very well out of this. Almost everything in their army is 15 to 20% cheaper. But Genestealer Cults is like 2 units that got 2 points off. And demo charges are 5 points cheaper.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And you get demo charges on all your vehicles for free now.
Yeah, which is great. So those little squads driving around throwing bombs out of cars, actually pretty legit.
Yeah. So definitely give it a go, but it's not like big changes. Anywho, at least they're trying. Because you know what? Back when I was playing a lot, back in like 3rd, 4th edition, you never got this.
No.
You did not get updates.
No, just one army. That was just a good army.
Yeah, until the next edition came out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So even though I'm picking holes and I don't think they've done it right, it's better than not doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Good and bad job.
Yeah.
Well done.
Mixed bag.